Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the strongest build for Curse 7 single runs. So it's not overlord cycles, not endless. This is just to do a single run in Curse 7 as fast as possible, and to do this we use the Death Knight. We're running ourselves Purity, Recklessness, Generalist, Weapon Expert, and Skill Mastery Arcane. The arcane skills that we are looking for are going to be Magic Missile and Arcane Beam. If you cannot find them, just look for something that has Exposed, and then obviously we'll see what else we can replace Magic Missile with, because that Brittle is very important. Other skills we're looking for are the Summon Helper Elves, Carnage, Chromatic Bolt, and then our Bloodlust. So let's get straight into it and we will see what we can get going. Oops, we actually started off on the wrong difficulty over there. My bad. Alright, so let's just go and add all of this on here quickly. Alright, there we go. Curse 7. Now, what's important about this is 1 HP, because we are running Recklessness. Recklessness increases all damage you cause by 0.5% per missing health point. So we want as much health as possible. We want as much cast frequency, multicast as well. But HP, because of Recklessness, will take priority over other upgrades, because the more HP we get, the longer we'll live. And the more life we lose, the more damage we will do. So if we ever see HP, we will take that. Okay, area of effect for swing. That is a beautiful upgrade over there, because we do want our Carnage to become a big boy. Now, one of the things is, if we don't get the arcane skills, Bladestorm was an option. So we're going to grab Bladestorm right now, just because we've got so many empty slots, and that will probably assist us much further into the future. So, you know, if you don't get your arcane skills, grabbing the Bladestorm is a good option. So because we got it so early, I'm grabbing it, and we're going to go with it from the start. We'll see if we can replace it with the correct skill, we will. Otherwise, at least we have the replacement already. So damage over there, we've got a nice multicast. Some more damage. Oh, these are so good. The game is loving us today with damage on our Carnage. So that is fantastic. Some really good upgrades over there on Carnage. I'm not going to go get the thing. It's too far away. The point of this is to just deal as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. And so staying in the corner of the map is the idea. And we just got to watch out for our Void Presence over there, but we should be okay. We just need a bit more movement speed buffs, and we'll be in a good space. So Arcane Orb is actually also pretty good, so we're going to grab it because of the Exposed. Arcane Beam would have been better, but an Arcane Orb is pretty decent as well. Now we're looking for Chromatic Bolt as well as some other skills, but it doesn't look like we got them, so we are going to grab, I have no idea. I think let's just get rid of one. Let's grab Frenzied Bunnies, because they are so strong right now. Why wouldn't we grab them? The nice thing about the Frenzied Bunnies is that they deal some huge amounts of damage. Now why we go Purity is because it is straight up damage increases, where Executioner you need to kind of get a lot of stacks of things onto the enemy for you to deal more damage to them. So Purity in terms of short runs is a much better option in terms of damage, but if you are looking for like Overlord cycles and things like that, you would go Executioner. But because we're looking to do the most amount of damage as quickly as possible, and because of the upgrades that we go, this is much better. Alright, so empower everyone for movement speed. Again, we don't have rerolls and we don't want the other ones, so we're going to grab ourselves the Sugar Rush there. Cast frequency for Carnage, and we're just going to be able to have a lot more movement speed now. But as you can see, all of the bosses already dead. The first wave which is fantastic. We hardly took damage there, which is great as well, because sometimes you can just take a lot of damage, which actually you do want, but you don't want at the same time. But we're still going to look for our upgrades while we keep going for damage and things like that. So damage for seasonal, I don't know actually know what we're going to go here. I guess we'll go for upgrades over there. Cast frequency, still nothing here. Some multicast, area of effect for swing, damage percentage for everything, and damage for blade storm is fine as well. Alright, so this is the best sort of like in case scenario you get, because this is an extremely RNG build, and getting the build is extremely difficult, and getting the correct upgrades and things like that are very, very difficult. The best thing about the build is if you do manage to get all of the upgrades, it is insane. So if you get the correct skills in the game, the ones that we mentioned, you deal so much damage, it's actually funny. Now the reason we actually go for the summon helper elves isn't because of the damage they do, it's actually because of all of the trash mobs around us. But because we have blade storm, we don't necessarily need them, and the summon frenzied bunnies is actually a lot stronger. So we can go for that, and it's probably going to work out a little bit better, but we'll see how it works out for us in the end. Alright, we need more multicast, some more area of effect. There's the summon helper elves. We will take it over our sugar rush. Then we're going to go for damage. Do we want multicast for lasting? Block the carnage because we love our carnage. Gonna grab a crit over here. Damage, again we prioritize upgrades for carnage over everything else. And then some agility because we got rid of the sugar rush. So there we go. We are still looking for bloodlust because of cast frequency as well as movement speed. And we were actually in a slow there, so that was quite hectic. Alright, now as you can see, Blade Storm as well as some of the other skills really do make it difficult to see the screen. So if you want to, you can turn the skill opaqueness down, and that's just going to help you to survive. Unfortunately, we ran into a prophetess over there, so there was nothing we could do about dying. It's just one of those unfortunate circumstances. One death isn't the end of the world. We just ran into her beam skill as well. She's really, getting a good one over us this run. This prophetess is really dangerous, unfortunately. But as you can see, the bosses still die very quickly. We still have 1.5 lives left. And as you can see, we kill things so quickly that the bosses already spawned. There is our bloodlust, so we can get rid of ravaging strike now. Multicast, damage, HP is very good. Damage, arcane blade, no, we're going to actually remove that because hopefully somewhere along the line we can find the other upgrades we still need, like magic missile, even if it is right at the end, although that's kind of pointless, but you never know. So we landed up in a slow spot from the one boss. Alright, there we go. All of the bosses are dead, so we've only got one wave left. We still got to kind of dodge things because we do want to live, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, we do want to live. And for the last boss, we are going to turn down the special effects visibility just so that we can dodge everything and make sure it is a successful run, because we still have the ability to die, which we don't want. So we do want to just make sure that we are able to survive, kill things very quickly and successfully. There we go, one dead. There's the prophetess. You see while we do that, now we can actually see all of the effects on the floor that we need to dodge. And done and dusted. 6 minutes and 21 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, if you have never done it in that amount of time. And my goodness, look at what we found. A magic missile right at the end. Oh, very good, very good. We found it. We got it, boss. Oh man, that's funny. All right. So, as you can see, that is our fastest victory with this current curse. Carnage dealing a whack ton of damage, as well as the Summoner Helper Elves. So just a perfect example. We do use the exposed, so Arcane Orb, Arcane Beam, anything to do with exposed. And then we do look for the Magic Missile for the Brittle. Unfortunately, we didn't find it, as well as the Blade Storm to kind of help you there as well. So very, very, very strong build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.